Tornadoes usually get the most amount of attention across the U.S., but here in the Ozarks, it's flash flooding that kills more people than any other weather-related event. In late December, we saw some of the worst flooding in years. 15 people died in one weekend, and in one night would keep 911 dispatchers in Greene County busier than ever. Call after call.
Vehicle on the water, hear a female screaming for help.
Rescue after rescue.
Water rescue, Farm Road 129, Farm Road 72, Willow Fire.
911 dispatchers would answer more than 2,400 calls, including this one.
Water rescue for Brookline Fire, 1645, South Farm Road 123.
For this man.
I actually just remember praying and saying, God, please just help me out of this mess.
A mess that Jonathan Whitworth was not expecting on the night that he was driving over Wilson's Creek in West Springfield.
It was really dark out here and rainy, and next thing you know, I'm come up over the lip of the bridge there, and there's water. It picked my whole vehicle and started floating it down. The front end started going down and filling up.
Jonathan knew time was running out and he needed to find a way to get out.
I tried to open up my door like a normal person would try, I guess, but that's not going to happen. And then I tried my windows and all the electronics was just shut down, burned out, I guess.
Once that didn't work, Jonathan remembered he had a wrench set in the back seat that he would use to bust out the window.
I tried to jam it through the window and it just bounced right off. After I hit the second time, it just busted a little hole.
Jonathan crawled out, but his fight to stay alive had just begun.
Like I was trying to swim from like this side to that side now. It was like somebody had a lasso around my ankle and just holding me there.
The enormous power of the water was too much for Jonathan to handle.
I started going under and sucking in water and panicking, and remember I was sitting there thinking, I can't believe I'm dying in the flood water.
With little that Jonathan could do, he was now at the mercy of wherever Wilson's Creek would take him.
And next thing you know, I'm seeing a bridge come up on the Greenway Trail.
Jonathan was on a crash course with this bridge that usually has water about 10 feet below it. But on this night, it was to the top of the rails.
I reached up and I think it was the third one up. I grabbed it, and right when I grabbed it, man, that water pressure just knocked my hand loose. And I was just stuck against the rock face like this.
But he could only hold on for so long as he was starting to go underwater.
Your whole life flashes in front of you, but you almost get a peace over yourself before you die, it seems like.
But not wanting to give up, Jonathan thought about his son, Easton.
I definitely knew I didn't want to go down like that without getting to talk to Easton. So he gave me a second chance, that's for sure.
He knew he only had one choice.
But I took a deep breath and went under.
His choice to go under the bridge would prove beneficial. As he popped out the other side, he saw this.
That's a tree right there.
A massive oak tree that would prove to save his life.
I mean, it was like a split second, just like wham! I just went boom. I just remember going, thank you, God, thank you.
Now secured against the tree, Jonathan started screaming for help.
Next thing you know, I'm seeing spotlights from the houses. I was like, right here, you're close, you're close.
With Jonathan now spotted, Swiftwater rescue teams were on the way.
I kept saying, please hurry, please hurry. It was like they got to me right when I couldn't hold on, and I just felt myself sliding down that tree.
That's when Swiftwater rescue teams made it just in time.
The next thing you know, this guy's just reaching out of the boat, grabbed the back of my pants and whoosh, threw me in there. I just remember saying, thank you.
3 months after the incident, Jonathan has a new lease on life.
I just live like every day could be the last day. I mean, you never know, that's for sure. I mean, I feel humbled, that's for sure. I've been pretty lucky my whole life, I guess, and just didn't really realize how lucky